establish the identity. So here we got cotangent x over cosecant x in the left hand side. We need to show this is same as cosine x. Okay, so we start from the left hand side. So here left hand side, in short LHS, or just left side, is cotangent x over cosecant x. And whenever we have some trig functions, we try to write them in terms of sine and cosine. So we got cotangent, and we know that cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. 1 over tangent, better we want to write in terms of sine and cosine, so it will be cosine over sine. Okay, and on the bottom we got cosecant, and cosecant is in fact reciprocal of sine, so 1 over sine. So we're going to come back here and write that. So we got a fraction. Cotangent is cosine over sine. On the bottom we got cosecant, that's 1 over sine. Now we're going to simplify this complex fraction. So we change this fraction into a multiplication and flip, change, flip. So cosine x over sine x on the top, that's the keep. Change this division, this into multiplication, then flip. We get sine x over 1. Now from top and bottom we can cancel. So sine x is whole one thing, okay? It's just not sine x different. Sine x is just one thing. So sine x cancel. That leaves cosine x over 1, which is just cosine x. And that's the right hand side. So this is right hand side. So we start from one side and get to the other. This is how we establish the identity. Okay, let's move to the next example. So left hand side is more complicated, and we copy this: cosine theta, cosecant theta, tangent theta. So we change everything in terms of sine and cosine if possible. So cosine is just cosine. Now we got cosecant, that's reciprocal of sine. We got tangent, tangent is sine over cosine. So we're going to apply these two identities here. So cosine stays there, cosecant is 1 over sine, tangent is sine over cosine, and cosine itself means cosine over 1. Okay, now we can cancel top and bottom if we have the same. Cosine theta as a block, cancel. In the same way sine theta, cancel. That leaves 1 times 1 times 1, 1. On the bottom 1, 1, 1. When we cancel we have 1. So 1 over 1, that is 1. And this is how we get to the right hand side. Okay, that's the right hand side. So we started from left hand side and got to the right hand side. This is how we establish the identity. Here another example. Again, left hand side is cosecant theta times tangent theta. Now we need to get secant theta. So cosecant, we always try to write in terms of sine and cosine. Okay, and we got cosecant. Cosecant is 1 over sine, and we have tangent. Tangent is sine over cosine. Then this left hand side becomes cosecant is 1 over sine, tangent is sine over cosine. Now we simplify. That means if there are cancellations on top and bottom, we can do that. Sine theta is a block. Okay, we are not cancelling like sine, theta, theta. That's not the case. Sine theta, just one thing, another sine theta. That leaves 1 times 1, 1 over 1 times cosine, cosine. And look at the right hand side. We are supposed to get secant. We are not. We are almost there. And by the way, 1 over cosine means reciprocal of cosine. 1 over cosine is just secant theta, and that's what we have. That's the right hand side.